15 years ago, a TV show that multi-handedly prevented me from getting bullied because it taught me information is key came out. Join me on Sundays as we break down one of the most iconic TV series, one episode at a time.
And who am I? That's my secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip Girl.
In episode 3, we pick up with the Ivy League week, but somebody is too late for their attendance to the assembly.
Honor this year. Have you seen Serena? I wonder where she is. And you know what I wonder? How I'm supposed to hear anything about Yale with all this talk about Serena.
And then we meet the most iconic character to ever bless this show.
Do you remember when Dad gave me my first Yale sweatshirt? I don't think any piece of clothing has ever fit me more perfectly. Not to mention how adorable I found that bulldog. Remember when I asked you if I could get a bulldog? Good call, by the way, saying no. And now the big day is finally here. Soon Nate and I'll be away at college. Him coming down to Yale, me going up to Dartmouth, Dad flying in for the Princeton game. I hope it doesn't make you feel old watching me grow up.
Eat up, Miss Blair. Your mom would want you to have a good breakfast.
We find out that Serena was late because she was taking care of her brother last night, and Blair, of course, welcomes her with the most iconic quote of the episode.
Oh, too bad you missed the assembly. Not that it matters. Brown doesn't offer degrees in slut.
It is between that and the following quote as the girls are pretending to be able to play lacrosse while hitting each other in the shins.
Running out of colors here, Blair.
And I'm running out of patience. Enough, okay? It's enough when I say it's enough. So we've actually come to physical blows, huh? Bruce? Oh, my leg!
Serena, you're out of here.
During their interviews with their prospective universities, we got our first. Everybody, trigger warning, you might want to vom into your mouth.
Why should I be chosen to be an usher? I'm Chuck Bass.
Chuck and Blair join forces in order to find out what Serena has been up to. However, I don't think they have the full story as of yet.
There's a future I never imagined.
With good reason. What is she doing there?
Well, what's anyone doing here? It's a facility for the disturbed or addicted.
You must have your own wing.
You don't get nearly enough credit for your wit. So the question is, what do you do now?
I was thinking total social destruction.
And here I thought you were getting soft.
The plot of this episode leads to the mixer with the rest of the professors from the Ivy League schools, and here we find out that Dan didn't make it to the spot as the usher for Dartmouth because Nate got a spot. However, this is when this relationship becomes relevant because Dan's dad and Serena's mom know each other, and Serena's mom is a chair at this committee, so she gets Dan a spot at this party. At this mixer, nobody is speaking with Serena. However, she did bring her brother Eric along, and he finally opens up to Jenny about who is actually staying at that hospital, and she promises not to tell anybody. But Jenny did not have to say a thing, because Blair here had other plans.
That we feel benefits our community. This year, our schools have chosen to honor the Ostroff Center.
Serena will then take the stage in order to protect her brother Eric. However, there are professors watching this. Why are we not talking about how ridiculous this scene was?
To move forward with our future, we must forgive those who have wronged us in the past. And we must ourselves ask for forgiveness from those whom we have wronged. Without this forgiveness, innocent people get hurt. All right, thank you, Serena. Thank you.
Blair, seen here dressed as a middle-aged woman for this mixer, is not in the forgiving mood.
So we good now? We square? No, because nothing I do will ever be as bad as what you did to me.
That is, at least until Eric decides to come clean, telling Blair that what she did was a big dick move because his sister just protected him. After which Blair decides to meet up with Serena and read her this heartfelt letter that she never sent to her while Serena was in boarding school.
My father left my mother for a 31-year-old model. A male model. I feel like screaming because I don't have anyone to talk to. You're gone. My dad's gone. Nate's acting weird. Where are you? Why don't you call? Why did you leave without saying goodbye?
For the controversial opinion section, these two characters deserve to be the villains of the show without being the lovers, because this would have been their villain origin story.
Serena came home for a reason.
One can only guess.
I'm done guessing. I want answers. And no one likes to be on the ground floor of a scandal like Chuck Bass.
I am a bitch when I want to be.
What happens next? Only time will tell. XOXO, Gossip Girl.